Hi, welcome to another episode of Coffee and Catch Up with Danny. Today I'm at our Kirby site and I've got the one and only Kevin from Dogs Trust. Welcome, Kevin.
Thank you very much, Danny. Hello everyone.
Firstly, could you tell us a little bit about your role within the Dogs Trust and kind of what you do?
So my role is community engagement. I look after the Northwest. I'm based at our Merseyside Rehoming Centre in Huyton. And it's about getting a prevention message out to dog owners to turn to Dogs Trust to be able to support dogs in their homes, out in parks, to make sure they get the best for the dogs. Dogs are safe and dogs get the best resources because they can come to us for the advice that we can then give them to make sure that owners know the most about what's best for their dog.
So you're out and about in like public spaces or anywhere else, town centres or?
So I work right across the Northwest region, but I go and work in community centres. I work in Centre 63 in Kirby. Every Tuesday I have a rotational 4 parks which I work in, which is this one here in Mildam. I also have Court Hay Park in Roby. I've got Victoria Park in Widnes, and then I've got Hill Park in Runcorn. And we go round between 11 and 1 every Tuesday, rotate round so that people know regularly when I'm going to be there and when to come and see us to ask any questions.
And one of the best things about them venues is there's an Esposito's cafe there on site as well.
There is a cafe there on site, which is great for us.
So I've got a little dog, Pippa. She's a small miniature cockapoo, and basically we're trying to get her to get the recall on the lead, and I've had some treats with her, and I've had off the lead and got her coming back with me for a treat. And then sometimes I'd hook the lead onto her after a while to basically just keep her on the lead. And then I'd let her off and she'd come back to a treat. But then she started to realise that as I was going to give her a treat, I was going to hook the lead on, and she was keeping 2 metres away from me. And every time I went to her, she'd run off, and I had a nightmare one day. And it took me ages to get her back. Is there anything I could do about that at all?
So you're doing the right thing in rewarding her for coming back, but what she's worked out quite quickly is that you're going to hook her on the lead. So practice what you're doing, but don't hook her on the lead. So call her back 10, 20, 30 times and never put her on the lead.
Right.
And then put her on the lead once, but give her a treat. Walk a few feet, give her another treat, walk a few feet. So she sees going on the lead. It's not necessarily a negative thing, but actually that's a good time. There's always going to be an element, if she still wanted to play and she wanted to play off the lead, that she's going to go, oh, I don't want to be on the lead. But you need to teach her that that's okay too, and she'll still get reward and praise for what she's doing.
If somebody couldn't get to you here in one of the parks on the days that you're here, how else could they get in touch?
Well, we have a new service we've launched, which is the first of its kind in the UK, which is the Behaviour Support Line. It's a free phone number. It's 6 days a week, Monday to Friday, 9:30 to 5. And anybody can call up from the UK and speak to a qualified trainer, ask any questions that they want. The trainer will then give them advice and support and email back that conversation to them with all links to different training advice from within Dogs Trust, and then also offer them training classes, one-on-one classes, group classes, all of which is mean tested. So if the only reason why somebody isn't taking up training and support offers from us is financial, we can then remove those obstacles to make sure that they can then access those. So those dogs get to stay in those forever homes. We want them to stay with their owners. We don't want them to come to us for rehoming, ideally.
Last but not least, my favourite question. What is your favourite Esposito's item?
I've not eaten that much. I try and be quite healthy, in fairness, genuinely. Although I do like to kind of not be. I did have a really lovely pesto and chicken ciabatta that I believe you got for me in Court Hay Park on one of the Tuesdays, which was really nice. So
That's a firm favourite, good choice,
There you go.
Pesto and chicken. I'd like to say a massive thank you to Kevin for talking to us today. And if you've got a dog and you've got any questions, please follow them on social media, get in touch, and come along on one of the Tuesdays to one of our parks if you're out and about and speak to Kevin in person.
Perfect. Thank you. Yes, come and see me.